the moment that I'm taking you to. So
how chunky is that clip? I don't know if it's like real chunky. Or is it like
no, not super chunky.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah,
I just like to know my
not big.
chunkiness of things. I just
Yeah. So all right, let's get this going.
For me, obviously, Barry was the best hitter, hands down. I didn't think there's any argument over, our careers anyway. The other guys, saw him at the tail end. But, I remember McGuire, he's the first guy I ever, came out of the clubhouse to take BP during a home game. It was something you had to see. And, we had that upper deck in left field, and I think Javi Lopez would hit one every 2 weeks up there. And, we'd be impressed during BP. And, McGuire comes in town, he hits 6 in a row up there, and you're like, okay, this is something special. Yeah. And, a little intimidating, obviously, when he goes in there. And, like I said, if you don't give up a home run, you pitched him really good.
These guys all still had holes, so, we're still out there trying to exploit those weaknesses they had.
In all honesty, that was the wrong clip. So, no matter. I'm going to get to – so, basically, my last moment was the Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire, the chase for the home run title. Now, I know everybody remembers that, and that was one of the most amazing – that was just one of the most amazing – it actually – when you get out of work or something like that.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
You would come home to see who hit, how many home runs they hit, whose team. Because not only were they in that home run race, they were also in a playoff race as well. So combined both of them. And that was just coming off, I think the Major League Baseball had a strike not too long before that, a couple of years before that. So attendance was way down.
Yep.
I remember just baseball was just, basketball was on the rise. That was right after the Michael Jordan, how he brought the NBA up, and football was continuing to rise. So baseball, for the first time ever, was behind football and basketball. I think they were still ahead of basketball, but you could see basketball rising up.
Yeah. They needed those two. They needed those two because after the strike, the fans had lost mad confidence in them. They had no more confidence. They needed that. That's why they turned a blind eye to the steroid use. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. They were as long as it gets people in the seats, as long as people watch it on TV. And I think that was the beginning of these big TV contracts because people were glued in their seats, I'm telling you. And right on the heels of that, you had Barry Bonds and everything that he was doing.
Yeah.
So it was just a time, it was just a space and time where they needed, MLB needed Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. And I think anybody who follows sports, you didn't even have to be a big-time baseball fan.
No.
If you follow sports, you were following that home run race.
It was a daily occurrence. It's really hard to get people eyes on the TV screen to watch baseball unless you're a diehard baseball fan, to actually get them on the screen and their eyes on the screen for every game. I mean, once we got to round, I want to say game 80-something, people knew something was stirring up, and it was going to become a race. We were seeing something that we never seen before. So SportsCenter led off with highlights. Every other sports show led off with highlights. Every talk show, sports talk show, it was the gift that kept on giving. They love talking about it, but we all know we turned a blind eye. No one said, why does Mark McGwire actually look like he got shoulder pads on?
Yeah.
Why is his head double its size? Same thing with Barry, but, that's another story for another day. We sharing our great moments, not the horrible things they put us through. They did put us through some great things, though.
No, they did. And I know for a fact, I think that year, outside of following my specific team, that year might have been the most fun I ever had just following baseball, just in general.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like that was a big moment in my baseball viewership, maybe. I don't know if that's a word or not.
Yeah, you're a fan. You view viewership.
Yeah, viewership, yeah. It sounded weird when it was coming to my brain. You know when a word or something comes to your brain and you let it out before you have time to actually think about whether it makes sense or not?
Yeah, sometimes it just don't roll off the tongue right neither. Just like the other night, 89 was bothering me.
It was?
Yeah, just 89. It just
You just kept saying it and it just
it started